Deep Dark Galaxy, one of the strangest yet coolest galaxies in the entire Mario franchise. But what if I were to tell you there was something, or in this case multiple things, you didn't know about it, including a scrapped level that we're about to explore? Okay, so just hang on and we'll dive right into it. Okay, so here we are in Deep Dark Galaxy. This first object that I'm about to show you is kinda weird. I think it's tethered to the skybox, but I'm not certain. If one of you guys know, please tell me in the comments, because I'd really like to know how this works. It's a big moon that sometimes appears right up there. It has collision for some reason. Not quite full gravity, it doesn't have any gravity of its own, but still collision. And I don't really understand it, but let's go take a look at it. Okay, so here we are inside the cavern, and this is where things get really weird. If you look up, you'll notice that the skybox is a different color than it was before. Before it was like an orangish color, now it's green. That's not too unusual, I mean the game's intended to do that, that's pretty normal. But you'll notice that now there's a moon up there. We'll take a closer look at it in a sec. Okay, so we're outside now, and this is the moon. And there's the cavern. This doesn't really make any sense because, like I showed you, this moon wasn't here before. If we take a closer look at it, it's actually surprisingly not in a low poly. The polygons are actually fully upscaled, so it's kind of odd why it's here. I mean, I get it, it's for design, but it's weird that it's only here sometimes, I mean. And on top of that, it has collision. You can even walk on it. Okay, so our third object is the Launch Star of Death. Usually this would soft lock the game, but in this case it's not going to because this watermelon planet is here. But if this wasn't here, it would definitely soft lock the game. You can try it for yourself by picking a different star. But if you look straight up from this planet, you can actually see the launch star. When I shake the Wii remote, the star spins. So let's go take a closer look at it and see what it does. Okay, so up close, the star seems relatively normal. There's not really too much odd going on with it, except for the fact that it's out in space by itself with nothing else remotely even close to it. But let's see if it still works. It's kinda weird. I'm not gonna fake this, I've already seen what it does, but it's still kinda weird, and I don't know why the developers left this in to begin with, but yeah, basically it just kills Mario, and if you pick the right star at the start of the stage, it soft locks the game and you have to restart. So, pretty unusual, but that's about all this does. So, moving on to the thing you've been waiting for, the unfinished level of Super Mario Galaxy. Let's get right into it. Okay, so I just selected the star, plunder the purple coins. You need to select the star to find the secret stage, and you need the flying hack. So, usually you would just play the stage normally and collect all 100 purple coins and then collect the star and move on. We're not going to be doing that today. We're going to be escaping through this hole in the ceiling. Alright, so I'm here in the unfinished part of the level. It's more interesting than you'd actually think. This level used to be a lot bigger. This is it. Well, actually there is a little bit more to it, but this is most of it. See? Toad, for example, this text box is only used in this unfinished part of this level. And then, like, if I talk to this Toad over here. Nope, I don't see any purple coins hidden in the dirt. In case you haven't noticed, this is a very unique text box specifically to this level, specifically in this scenario, and you usually would never be able to find this. Or like this usually isn't put up, this tent right here. Or if I talk to the toad here, his text was never finished, just an empty speech bubble. It's kind of weird that the developers even left all this in, considering that it would save on the game's RAM just to take it all back out. Because I think this level could have been really cool if they kept all this in, because I mean, that's a lot of space to put purple coins. I mean, this could be a pretty expansive level. That's not it, though. I'll show you the rest of the level in just a sec. Next, there's this part, right at the entrance of the lake. This part is also pretty unique. Like, obviously it looks somewhat changed, not too much, but if you go over and talk to Toad over here, blank speech bubble, yet again. So yeah, this is kind of odd and almost eerie in a way, exploring this area, because it's just eerie, like everything's unfinished. And this final area is right in this box over here. And believe it or not, there's actually a pipe in the first part of the unfinished level that will take you directly into this box. But even the box is unfinished, like I'm about to show you. To get to the box, you simply have to go through this pipe right at the start of the level, and boom, you're in the box. Oddly enough, the Boo still has the power star in it, which, if this part was finished, I don't think the Boo would be in here, because that's intended to be a secret star. And there's also Toad in here, which is floating for some reason. Kind of odd. And on top of that, he has no text box. But other than that, that's about all there is to this level. So, if you liked the video, please drop a thumbs up. And please think about annihilating that subscribe button about 2 inches below the screen if it's red. And if it's gray, well, you might get a couple years good luck. Thanks for watching, please subscribe, and if not, well, that's okay too. Catch you in the next one.